really want to dig in right now and get into some of the details and maybe some examples of content creation, because we get it from, I'm an introvert, I can't do a podcast, you're not going to see us do this, or I don't like to write, I stare at a piece of paper and I'm blank. Stand up and speak, and I can speak on my subject as a thought leader in, for 2 hours, but how do I get this into a distributable format? I know you've got some great examples and things to share. We'd love to talk through some of this to get our creative juices going.
Yeah, I think the first point, and you just hit the nail on the head, is we should focus on the things that we're comfortable at. So some people are just naturally more comfortable standing up and giving a presentation and having that recorded. Some people are comfortable doing a video conversation like we're having right now. Some people, that's the worst thing in the world they would like to do. They're phenomenal writers though, and they love to write through blog posts and things of that nature. So the answer is everything can work. Certain things tend to work better than others. So video works really, really well. But if you're not into that, it doesn't mean that written word can't work as well. If you're getting started and you're thinking about like this media company mindset and creating content for your audience by bringing value, one of the things that we found to be an effective place to start is what we call the moderated Q&A series. And in fact, that's almost exactly what you and I are doing here right now. And why is this so effective? And that is, it provides and delivers on a couple of fronts. First, it helps you build credibility and some authority in your space. Okay, so by creating a Q&A series, you have the opportunity to position yourself, either that as a business or as an individual, as someone with expertise in your industry. You get to share your knowledge, listeners get a chance to see you and engage with you as a credible source of information. That helps to build trust, enhances your brand, your reputation, allows you to attract new customers who now see you as a resource in, again, your industry or your space. But what if, and you sort of asked this embedded in your question, what if you're just not comfortable being in the spotlight? Or the idea of you have to constantly keep creating new content is like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, where's it going to come from? How do I do this on a regular basis? Because we just said consistency is so important. And this is where hosting a Q&A series and then inviting guests on can be incredibly effective. We've done this over and over and over again. In essence, your guests and their stories and their knowledge base and their area of expertise becomes the content, right? So it's not to say that you don't have great ideas and content to deliver, but when you host a Q&A series, you simply moderate. You keep the conversation engaging, you keep it moving forward, you bring on guests that not only provides really unlimited amounts of content, but creates an opportunity to attract a wider audience. And so this moderated Q&A series is a really good place to get started, either you being the guest and providing the content, or you simply moderating and inviting and bringing on others. And it's a way that you can increase audience engagement. More importantly, that Q&A series becomes the foundational piece. It's what I call pillar content that allows you to repurpose and repackage it across multiple different channels. So we've used this over and over again with a lot of small business owners that want more content. They want to engage with an audience, sort of don't know where to start. Again, we can do everything, but this is a great place to start, this whole moderated Q&A series.